Welcome to Nasdaq TradeTalks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. We're coming to you live from Money 2020 in Las Vegas, Nevada. Joining me for this segment, we have Zac Maufe. He's a Global Head of Regulated Industries at Google Cloud to discuss the new Generative AI banking survey just released today. Zac, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to TradeTalks.
Great to be here.
You got it. Let's talk about that Google Cloud survey that was just released, focusing on generative AI and banking. What were some of the key takeaways from that?
So it was really interesting. We asked banks, executives, as well as consumers, so we got both views. On the bank executive side, there were a couple trends that really stood out to me. The first is that it's become very much a business conversation. So almost 100% of respondents said that this has really drawn the business side of the community of bank executives, boards, executive teams in versus the IT. And that has been a progression that we've been seeing for a long time, but it was really good to see it in the data that that's in fact how people are responding. The second thing that was really interesting was, you know, we keep talking about this as being like an innovation tool that's going to drive productivity. And really the survey bore that out. So that like the big thing was productivity, cost save, like that's really what people are focused on using this technology for. About half of respondents said that was the number one thing. And then the last piece was a real big area of investment. So everybody is saying like this is an area that they're actually hiring for, that they want to attract more talent, that they want to invest more resources and money into. Well,
when you see the board and the C-suite active in these conversations, I guess it makes sense. Did any of these stats surprise you at all?
I think it confirmed things. So on the business side, that wasn't as surprising, but it really confirmed things. On the consumer side, I think the surprising thing was there really was a generational split. So people, sort of younger generations like 45, I think 44 and younger, were overwhelmingly excited about being able to use this technology with their financial institutions. They saw it as a real opportunity to have better experiences and easier, less friction, all of those kinds of things. Whereas folks 55 and older, only about 20% of that population had the same level of excitement. So you kind of saw a little bit of a difference, and that was surprising to me how big a difference that was. The last piece though was overwhelming. Despite age, everybody saw AI as an opportunity to really improve the customer experience, and things like fraud were some of the things that customers talked about, chatbots and kind of customer service, those kinds of themes. Customers were expecting that.
You also announced a partnership with Moody's this afternoon. Yeah. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, super exciting. It's three big pieces. The first is we're going to partner with them on building basically custom generative AI models, tuned models using their data. They're going to build it on our platform so that it enables their customers to better access their information in a more natural way, conversational way to talk to Moody's data essentially. The second is we're really excited to have Moody's data now going to be moving on to GCP and be available to all of our bank customers around the world and financial services customers around the world. So an easier way to get access to that great Moody's data. And the third piece is we are working with them to bring out generative AI and search as a tool for all 14,000 employees at Moody's. So they see this as a way to kind of really allow their team to start experimenting with this technology, start integrating it into the things they do every day, and they see it as a big productivity gain that they want to get all of their employees engaged in.
So two big announcements today for Google Cloud. What are you most excited about as you think about going into the new year?
So the thing that I'm really excited about is it feels like we're going from kind of test case and POC into real production. And I think like next year is going to be very exciting to see these things actually come at scale into the marketplace and be used by customers all around the world. And that, I feel like we're going to see that transition happen pretty quickly.
All right, Zac, appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. And thanks for joining me from Money 2020 in Vegas. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.